Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister and the Witch's House. So we are just behind this fake panel here that will lead us back into the main atrium where we will have the big fight that we've just failed twice. So let's go in with all of the preparation we possibly can, starting with a short rest to recover the HP we lost to the traps that we just fell foul of. So let's cap that out. And that out. Shame to have to use 4 dice to get back however few that was. Do we need to arcane recovery for anything? Probably not worth it for one first level spell slot, although it could be the difference maker, and after this fight we should be able to get a chance to long rest, I'd hope. So we will just recover one itty bitty spell slot there. You've not spent all your capital. Yes, go anyway. I don't think I want to attune to anything else that I'm not already attuned to. Advantage on stealth checks, disadvantage on perception checks is not going to make any difference here. Braces of sparkles is not either. Everything else is attuned and hopefully equipped. We will double check that as well because we can. Equipped, equipped, equipped. That's 3. 1, 2 there. Is there a third thing we're attuned to? The chime of opening that doesn't need to necessarily be in our slot there. Let's make sure we have all of the best ammunition available to us. Aaron's light poison bolts. Is that what you are? Yes. So that is 7 bolts that can provide blinded. Now, I don't know which creatures will be immune to the blinded condition, but it is what it is. Potion of Giant Strength Cloud could be useful, but also getting any kind of healing item in our ready slot will also not do us any harm. We've got our big +2 shield there. We have our short bow that we can attack with, but we're probably better off just using cantrips for ourselves. We've got our 3 attuned items, and we want the wand rather than a potion of greater healing here. Let's give that to Unsen. They can equip it for themselves. We'll give the smaller one back to Jaina so she can get somebody up in an emergency. You've got 2 of these. Let's split those. We'll put 1 there and 1 here. You've got 2 things that you're attuned to. And we were looking at third things to attune to. We didn't really find one. You also have lots of scrolls of Cure Wound if we need them. Plain bolts there. We do have our crossbow, so if we have some magic bolts of some kind. Burden poisoned arrows. Inflicts restrained. Those are arrows, not bolts. Long night poison bolts. Problem is we've got like rock golems and skeletons, which are probably not going to be taking too much damage in relation to bolts and poison and stuff. Corrosive bolts would be fine. Let's give these arrows of restrain to Jaina, who can actually equip arrows to some decent effect. And what else? You've got fancy bolts. You could do with any kind of fancy bolt, really. Corrosion probably best as an option. Let's put those there. Equip those. You're okay. Your AC is currently, it says 17 there, but I'm mad because I already did my freaking arcane recovery. When we waited 24 hours for Bjorn to read his special book, we gave up our mage armor, so now I have to spend a first level spell slot that I could have had back again, but you know, these things happen. Okay, anything else we want to check? That's fine. This is fine. You can't even use arrows, so there's no need to worry about that. Let's give a 20 stack of +1 arrows to Jaina, because they're magic arrows. They will at the very least be able to, you know, overcome non-magical piercing resistance. Now that we formally know what those are. So, I think that is about as prepared as we're going to get. Unless we want to do something like consume a potion of Cloud Giant Strength. How long does this last? 1 hour. So if we really, really struggle with this fight, we could go up from 22 strength to 27 strength, which would give us another, what, +3 on our attack rolls. Or we could let Jaina unsend drink one of those, because her attack rolls are the ones that are most likely to be a problem if they miss, because they only get 1 attack per turn. So we have Cloud Giant Strength for 27, Potion of Giant Fire Strength for 25. Do we not have more of those? There's more 27s. Alright, we will drink a 27 then. So now, for 1 hour, which would certainly be enough time for this fight, with our primary attack, we have 27 strength for a +8, which is +13 to hit. So that should go well, and it's +10 damage on our damage rolls. 8 strength and +2 from the +2 rapier. So that's going to do a lot of work for us. Otherwise, I think we're pretty sold. Someone told me at some point that I should probably consider changing out of this breastplate into +1 leather armor, but I don't have it available to me at the moment, because I had miscalculated how the +2 on the breastplate was working out for us. But unless I'm suddenly lugging around magical armor, which I don't think I am, I think that's enough preamble. Let's drop a quick save. Check the rest of what's in here. A list and a slave stone. The list was just people that had been here, wasn't it? Yes. Our knowledge of the swamp hag increased for that. What did we learn about the swamp hag? Unsen, what are you doing here? Strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. So bad wisdom. Dark vision, draconic, druidic, wizard spell casting. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Immune to charmed, frightened, and charmed by hypnosis. (144 HP, AC 17, 6 movement). Surprisingly strong. But bad on wisdom. Do they have proficiency in saving throws? It doesn't seem so, just in these skills. Alright, going up. Let's get the party. No path to destination because we have to push this box. Is there any other spell casting we want to do before we go in? That's the other thing that we should concern ourselves with. Jaina wanted to be on the box but changed her mind. We should probably consider haste, bless, spiritual weapon, all of that stuff. But we can get over here. We want to do that, most of that stuff, as close to the action kicking off as possible, because some of those spells will only last 1 minute. But the question is, how far in can we get before we start having problems? Right, let's cast Bless on everybody. Let's do that one last, because that's a quick to lose one. Let's get a spiritual weapon. We want it at a higher level. Do I want to cast greater invisibility on Gulrick so that he has advantage on every attack that he makes? Oh, the decisions. Anything that we want to cast here early? We were going to cast something. It would probably be haste. Shame you can't upcast haste for more than one target, but that would be probably very broken. So haste is 1 minute. Let's get a spiritual weapon going, because that is 10 minutes. No, spiritual weapon is 1 minute. What am I thinking is 10 minutes? Spirit Guardians. Yeah. Right then, let's pause. You're going to cast a spiritual weapon. You are going to cast less on everybody. You are going to cast haste on Gulrick. And you are going to cast greater invisibility on Gulrick. Well, I don't think we got the extra spell there, but I'm glad we got to the fighting bit when we wanted to as soon as possible.
Maketh man, you know.
Yeah, I've heard.
You were told not to rummage through my things.
Agatha, is it?
Your souls will wander through the swamp forever.
I don't know what post-processing they did on her voice, but it's really grating. Right. Annoyingly, Unsen is up first. Now, my plan today was going to be move backwards and focus on one target at a time. So, I'm going to push back to here. We're not going to get a sneak attack on this first round, unfortunately. But even on a 2 with a plus 16 to hit, it's incredible. Unfortunately, we rolled a 2 on our d8, but plus 10 is still pretty good. They miss us with our wonderful shield. Attack of opportunity. I will take it. We have nothing else to spend our reaction on. It's actually good for us wanting to push back. I'm going to pass here so that we have counterspell ready. Bad shot for them. Skills marking attacks in Gulrick. Pass that again. Right. They are casting Cloud Kill. I will counterspell that. Thank you. That's really important for us. You can use your reaction to evade. Why is Gulrick doing a plus 11 on his save? 3 con, 1 stone of good luck, 1 ring of protection, 4 aura of protection, plus 2 blessed. Well, that is pretty damn good, isn't it? Right. I wanted to come and attack this one because it's the one that we've already started hurting. And because we can dash, I'm going to do that. And by dash, I mean because we're hasted, our speed is 2x. So we have a bludgeoning weapon, and they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. So I'm not going to spend my smites here yet. This creature is now stunned, so we have advantage on our next attack against it. And 1 more of those, because we are hasted. Right. 1 down. This knight is charging on us. Unfortunately, as much as they are not... words. As much as they didn't attack us, they're now in our area of influence. So we will take an attack of opportunity moving away. Unless we do something else. We could attack with shocking grasp here. They wear metal armor, so we have advantage on the attack.
Arcana Evo Malnis.
We did 2 whole damage on 1 and 1 on 2d8s, but they now don't have a reaction any longer. So we're going to push ourselves up the stairs as well. And then Bjorn is up last. The spiritual weapon will manage to reach that guy there, which is who we're probably concerning ourselves with next. That is a good hit. Now, I would love to be in a spot where she can't see me. And this looks like one. Now I can't see that guy through the pillar, which is a real problem, because I was going to attempt to banish it. But, you know, these things happen. So in lieu of not doing that, we currently have corrosive bolts. We are not concentrating on a spell currently. So we could get Spirit Guardians or similar up. This creature wouldn't be in that area of effect yet, though. So we could probably just go with a first level guiding bolt right here for now. I'm hoping this golem doesn't have enough movement speed to get round to us on this round. A good 18 damage. When the max is 24, yeah, that is really good. We have no movement speed left. Golem's up. They trudge their way along. They do not get to take an attack against us. Right. Now is our turn. We could push back a bit. Assuming this golem, this knight rather, is coming this way up the stairs. What I might do is, if we were to stand here and ready an attack action, if this guy moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here, and Jaina maintains standing there, we could conceivably hit them with an attack of opportunity. If we come... Oh, not an attack of opportunity, a readied action. So if we ready a melee attack, evade that. Ow, that's going to hurt. He needs healing. What is this? That is the harm spell. That is terrifying. Alright, we need Bjorn up, like, immediately. I can get to here. I can't use my extra action to dash before using my regular actions. Annoyingly. We have 2 main actions, but the second one I want to use my healing powers, and I can't. Which is going to be a problem. I also can't get into range of this guy either, which is also a big problem. We did so much prep and now it's going so terribly so quickly. If I could hit this guy, I could attempt to freeze him in his tracks as well. But I don't really have a chance to do that. Heroism is temporary HP. not max HP, so that's not going to get them up. Cure Wounds is not a ranged spell. I don't suppose you have a scroll of Cure Wounds or anything. Revivify, Resurrection, Shield of Faith, Traps, Guiding Bolt, Raise Dead, Color Spray is no good to us. So we do indeed have problems. Right, for a start, we need to get over there, which is going to mean taking an attack of opportunity. So be it. I love to see a miss on a 22. One tile away. Apparently, we could attempt a resurrection from one tile away, which really concerns me about what I could have used my item for otherwise. Could I heal other from this range? No, you cannot reach the target. Alright then. In that case, we are going to dash to... Oh god, I hate this. Here. And if they try and pass us, there'll be an attack of opportunity, I guess. And let's use Power Weight of Justice so we can hit them and have them possibly be restrained. That went exactly as planned. Attack on ally. We are going to pass that so we can keep our counter spells, although we probably can't see the spellcaster right now. Now Jaina is up. Is there anything more functional we can do? If I was over there, I could Dimension Door away, but I'm not. We can Fireball the Hag. That's probably not going to help us very much either. So let's go Shocking Grasp here. Although I don't really want to move away because Unsen is going to be attacking next anyway. I basically see no one. But my vision cone behind this pillar is terrible. Right, if we're going to attack this guy in front of us then. Can't use Blight on an undead creature. We are just going to end up Shocking Grasping anyway, which is super dull, but 14 damage is good. And I will push over one tile so that this guy is still in Jaina's area of effect. Thank God Bjorn did not roll a failed death save. That is real painful. Thankfully they missed the second one. Alright, Unsen is slamming into this guy. With a plus 17 to hit. Incredibly good. Alright, we'll stand here. End our turn. The archer. Alright, well, Bjorn is dead. And now we hit the strange point where I don't know what this bug is, but we definitely just saw in our inventory Gulruk has 3 scrolls of Revivify. So I don't know why we can't now take the next turn. It says enemy turn. But they're not doing anything, and this glitch is really, really annoying. Can't save the game currently. Try and save and reload on this turn. I don't know what this glitch is. I'm gonna have to report it to the devs, I think, because this just completely breaks encounters. Alright, I'm really, really sorry for the repetition of this fight and the not very satisfying conclusion to this whole shindig. But I think next time we're just going to have to abandon this encounter because this keeps happening, and I can't remember if this glitch has happened elsewhere when we've been dying. But we're going to have to come back to this another time. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.